It's incredible! Well, what could possibly be the problem besides Rome in August?
August.
Besides Rome in August.
Good thing you're not fair-skinned. Otherwise, your summer under the Tuscan sun would end up under a scalpel removing a melanoma.
Melanoma.
Would end up under a scalpel removing a melanoma.
All of the other writers writing.
You shouldn't be creating in a workshop. You're not an elf.
Elf.
Elf. What better place to knock the Upper East Side out of the Dark Ages than in the cradle of Renaissance itself?
Renaissance.
In the cradle of Renaissance itself. Don't just stand there. Start typing.
Oh, grazie. I'm parched.
Parch.
Oh, grazie. I'm parched.
Welcome back, Upper East Siders. Call me superstitious, but
Superstitious.
Call me superstitious, but nothing compared to the Seychelles, where Bart and I renewed our vows.
Which was restorative?
Restorative.
Which was restorative?
Your friend.
First class?
Bulkhead by the window.
Bulkhead.
Bulkhead by the window.
Georgina, I should have known it was you from the sound of that disdainful silence.
Disdainful.
Sound of that disdainful silence.
This was the last project my father worked on before he... How do I put this delicately?
Delicately.
How do I put this delicately?
Not sure what else I can do.
Maybe you can translate for me. Do you speak unstable psychopath?
Psychopath.
You speak unstable psychopath? You speak unstable psychopath? Hello, Georgina. To what do I owe the displeasure?
Displeasure.
To what do I owe the displeasure?
Spotted at JFK and Teterboro. Our favorite UESers returning home.
Rut.
Our favorite UESers returning home. Our favorite UESers returning home. What motivated this sudden flurry of transatlantic travel?
Transatlantic.
What motivated this sudden flurry of transatlantic travel?
I don't know how much time you spent around babies.
Only yours when you were pretending he was mine.
Constant pooping, food throwing, random...
Poop.
Constant pooping, food throwing, random...
Only yours when you were pretending he was mine.
Constant pooping, food throwing, random explosions out of every orifice, babies...
Orifice.
Random explosions out of every orifice, babies... Constant pooping, food throwing, random explosions out of every orifice, babies are nauseating.
Nauseate.
Babies are nauseating.
Weird to me that nothing is going on between you and Amira. When I saw you two together, I thought you'd reneged on the promise we made.
Never.
Renege.
I thought you'd reneged on the promise we made. This is all clothes and toiletries. We're never.
Toiletry. Toiletry.
This is all clothes and toiletries. We're never. This is all clothes and toiletries. We're never gonna discover Serena's secrets in her loofah.
Loofah. Loofah.
We're never gonna discover Serena's secrets in her loofah. Nate, you have to convince her. Haven't you ever seen a Hitchcock movie or watched Dateline? There's only
Dateline. Dateline.
or watch Dateline. There's only so many ways this goes. Kidnap, ransom, torture, murder, or brainwash cult.
Okay.
Brainwash. Brainwash.
Kidnap, ransom, torture, murder, or brainwash cult.
Okay.
Thanks, Ivy. And, if there are any problems with that realtor.
Realtor. Realtor.
If there are any problems with that realtor.
What makes you so sure we're not being led on a wild goose chase, Nathaniel? I mean, Gossip Girl is only slightly less trustworthy than...
Trustworthy. Trustworthy.
I mean, Gossip Girl is only slightly less trustworthy than...
Unmasking Gossip Girl, that's a major media coup. I can't imagine a better way to relaunch The Spectator.
Yeah.
Relaunch. Relaunch.
I can't imagine a better way to relaunch The Spectator.
Yeah.
Damien was right all along. You have to get there before they do. Serena recouping in rehab, much less interesting than...
Recoup. Recoup.
Serena recouping in rehab, much less interesting than...
I believe you can. We're looking for a friend, Serena.
Blonde, legs for days, effortless charisma that only...
Effortless. Effortless.
Effortless charisma that only...
And, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Can't you see there's a party going on and you're not invited?
Crashing parties is one of our favorite pastimes.
Especially...
Pastime. Pastime.
Crashing parties is one of our favorite pastimes.
Especially
One of our favorite pastimes.
Especially when it involves infiltrating a sophisticated yet deadly cult. No,
Sophisticate. Sophisticate.
sophisticated yet deadly cult. No.
I know I'm not exactly a welcome house guest these days, but
House guest. House guest.
I know I'm not exactly a welcome house guest these days, but...
Well played, Rufus. You butter me up, remind me how great you can be, only to have your little tramp show up here and...
Tramp. Tramp.
Only to have your little tramp show up here and throw whatever this is in my face.
Lily, hold on.
Is it any wonder our children are still so immature with...
Immature. Immature.
Is it any wonder our children are still so immature with...
Why'd you say that? It's a nice house. Seems like a nice guy. Look at this. Trellis, chairs, pastor. This is a wedding.
Trellis. Trellis.
Trellis, chairs, pastor. This is a wedding.
And Serena was wearing a white dress. Either she's the bride or she's just really tacky.
Tacky. Tacky.
Either she's the bride or she's just really tacky. And Serena was wearing a white dress. Either she's the bride or she's just really tacky.
I told you, she's obviously had a psychotic break. Serena...
Psychotic. Psychotic.
I told you, she's obviously had a psychotic break. Serena...
Found her rooting around Serena's bathroom.
Not rooting, snooping, and all for good reason.
The only...
Snoop. Snoop.
Not rooting, snooping, and all for good reason.
The only getting between that man and his cloth.
He's Protestant. I do my best work with Catholics.
Thank God I'm an atheist.
Great.
Atheist. Atheist.
God, I'm an atheist.
Great. It is Serena. Serena van der Woodson.
And that's not all.
Wait, what are you doing? I've got this.
Public humiliation's really more my forte.
Fort. Fort.
Public humiliation's really more my forte. Serena has a history of mental imbalance, drug use, and promiscuity. That's
Promiscuity. Promiscuity.
drug use and promiscuity. That's
At some point in the hopefully not too distant future, maybe.
Well, when you put it that way.
You had someone who loved you unconditionally, treated
Unconditionally. Unconditionally.
you had someone who loved you unconditionally.